Officials from the district, San Francisco Unified, speaking on day 2 of a teacher strike. Let's hear what they have to say.
We will continue to host our stayover program. We will also commit to working with our educators to evaluate the use of our facilities moving forward. Special education contracting. We reinforced parameters to reduce our reliance on contractors and increase long-term stability of special education teachers in our district. We will continue to work around the clock to come to an agreement that honors our educators and that is also fiscally responsible. We have a few remaining articles that we need to close today. Healthcare, salaries, and special education work. Our proposal needs to be aligned with the recommendations of the third-party neutral fact-finding report. Under my leadership, SFUSD is on course for fiscal recovery. We do not want to derail that really hard work that we as a community have done. However, we are still under state oversight and have a structural deficit. We have very real and very serious fiscal constraints. We have to work hard to put forward creative, responsible solutions at the table. We have designed these solutions to avoid further cuts to our schools. Protecting classrooms, student services, and special education supports have to remain at the center of our work. San Francisco's educators deserve to be paid fairly and competitively. I continue to believe that we can come together in good faith and reach an agreement that is fair, responsible, and sustainable. Now, I want to share some updates on the status of our district operations. All SFUSD schools were closed. All SFUSD schools are currently closed to students today, Tuesday, February 10th. In addition, tonight's Board of Education meeting is canceled. I will provide an update to families when we have more information this afternoon. We are at the bargaining table today, determined to reach a full agreement with our labor partners. On Monday, thanks to our incredible community partners, over 3,400 students were served and supported by them. 2,300 meals were served to students yesterday. 2,600 learning packets were printed and distributed to students. Learning packets are also available online. In addition, thanks to the city, meals will continue to be provided to our students today. Please go to our website to see the maps of all the locations for the meals. Our district team is working with our community partners to reach students and families who are furthest from access. As part of that effort, we have dedicated people who are connecting to and who have established relationships with our families and our community. These networks are actively focused on reaching students and families who may not have received our messages. We are doing this through home visits and in-person meetings in safe and familiar community spaces. And while I recognize that students have benefited from these services and these efforts, I firmly believe, that every one of our 49,000 students are entitled to a full day of school. To labor partners, please stay at the table with us today so that our students can be in the classroom. I want the strike to end. We remain committed to finding an agreement that supports students, educators, and our school communities. And we know that every day students not in school is a day of missed learning and missed connections with their peers and their teachers. We fully recognize the urgency of reaching a full agreement as quickly as possible. We understand the strain and the difficulties that school closure is placing on parents, on students, and on the community. We are working around the clock to come to an agreement that honors our educators and, again, that is fiscally responsible. Now, I'll take some questions.
Normal thing, we'll take a question on policy. And it was Matt.
Matt Bigler, KCBS Radio. Will the off-site resources, the emergency child care and food supply, will that continue tomorrow, and for how long?
The supports from the city, supports from nonprofit agencies, support from our community is continuing today, and we will have more updates about what is needed tomorrow at a later time.
Taylor.
Will the tentative agreement for new or for the housing for student shelters, will that include any new shelter sites?
The tentative agreement for housing expresses a desire for us to continue the existing stay-over program, and will establish a partnership with the city and with our educators to identify additional uses of facilities.
Joey.
Can you unpack more on this AI regulation that's setting a standard for the rest of the state? What exactly does it entail?
A couple of things. One is that our commitment to our educators and, quite frankly, to our community, that we want AI to support us, not to take over. And so we are committing that we will, if the district brings in new AI tools, we will be providing trainings for our educators on how to use those tools and how to create best practices around the usage of AI tools.
Joey.
Earlier, you joined a number of other superintendents in a joint letter to the state about changes to state funding. Have you heard back from state legislators about changes to state funding, or even Governor Gavin Newsom? Where have they been in all this?
So I partnered with a number of large urban school district superintendents to ask the state to help us change the way the local control funding formula allocates funds to school districts. The funding to schools currently is based on average daily attendance. It needs to be shifted to an enrollment-based funding formula, because a student who is absent 1 day or 2 days does not mean that we do not need to continue to pay for all the different services, like having an educator, like having clerks, like running the, turn on lights. We need to make sure that our funding formula reflects the number of students we have in the district. We also need to make sure that our funding formula uses and calculates poverty level based on urban cities' poverty level. We need to make sure that that is what is calculated in the formula. We are also asking the state for additional funding for special education, because the cost to run a high-quality, effective, and efficient special education program is extremely expensive.
Did they get back to you?
We have not heard back.
Thank
Katie, and then Marina, and then Ginger.
Union negotiators last night said that the district was meeting with the Department of Health and Human, or HHS today, to talk about fully funded healthcare and, kind of money and how that would work. That proposal has been on the table for months. Is there a reason that that's only happening today?
We have been working with our labor partners for 11 months, and we have worked through many, many issues already. As you can see, every day we are agreeing on a number of articles. We still have a few articles left to agree on, and healthcare is one of them. And so this is what the team is working on right now, where we're talking to our labor partners about the numbers, talking to our labor partners about to have greater clarity on what it is that we need to do to get this deal done.
Marina.
How much longer can the district sustain a strike, and what will be some of the financial consequences if the strike continues?
I do not want to strike. We know a strike is not what our students need, what our families need, even what our educators need. We want the strike to end. We need the strike to end, and I'm working really hard with our labor partners to make sure that the strike ends. Every day that we are not educating our students means that our students do not have the opportunity to be with their friends, to connect with their peers, to connect and be with their teachers. The financial costs runs us around $7 to $10 million a day.
Are you looking at potential layoffs if the strike continues?
We want to make sure that we get to an agreement with our labor partners that is going to be fiscally responsible.
Ginger.
Superintendent, just a reaction. When we spoke to the union yesterday, they said, the money in the district's reserves deserve to go to the students today and not in the future. Basically, there's money there and it needs to be put into things that they're fighting for now. Your reaction to that?
I've worked really hard with the entire community over the last year to get the district back on more stable fiscal stability. And we did that by making some really painful cuts last year. We reduced $114 million from our budget. We separated with well over 500 people from our school district. We did the really hard work to get us back on fiscal stability. We cannot go backwards. We cannot go backwards. We need to stay the course so that we can continue to provide the best education our students can have today and for many years to come. We need to set up the district for success for future generations as well.
Tori, then Joe, then Taylor.
You mentioned hi Superintendent, you mentioned it's between $7 and $10 million a day that the district is losing. That's in federal reimbursements, correct?
State reimbursement.
State reimbursements, okay. So what is when you're comparing that potential loss, if we have a strike for 3 or 4 days, $30, $40 million potentially, how are we comparing that to what it would cost to put that same amount of money back to the teachers? Is that something that's been considered? It feels like we're losing money here day by day. Is that something that the district has thought about?
I don't want to strike, don't want to be losing any funds anywhere. And right now the focus is just try to close this deal. The focus is for us to work with our partners, and we did a lot. We made a lot of progress last night in working with our partners. We started early this morning to continue to hammer out some of these last remaining issues, and I am very confident that we'll get there.
Joe, and then Taylor.
Yeah, so a lot of the protests have started to turn personal, and forgive me because this is a little, feels a little weird to say, but some of the protest signs, for instance, have said, Sue's shoes could pay my union dues, and they talk about your kids not being in public school. And I think there is this thread that they feel like you don't feel what they feel. Could you address that?
Well, I'm a mom. I have kids. I know the importance of of education. I went to public school. My mom was a public school teacher. I am surrounded by educators all day long. I know the importance of our teachers having fair and competitive and livable wages. It is expensive to be here in the city. I am raising kids here, and I know what it's like to live here. And it's really important for us to get this deal done so that we can compensate our educators with fair, livable wages, so that we can get our kids back into that classroom so that they can be with their educators, so that they can be with their school community. That is what I'm focused on.
Taylor, last question.
Dr. So you mentioned that the emergency resolution from last week was to renegotiate contracts or MOUs with community partners. Have you had to renegotiate any of those, and if so, which ones and what is that?
Yes, I've had to enact that resolution, the emergency resolution, several times already. First was to close schools on Monday, because that is the request of the authority that was given to me in that resolution. Second is to negotiate with the state on waivers, because we are not educating, we are not providing instructional minutes right now. We're working with our state to see if we can reduce some of these fines that makes up the $7 to $10 million of cost per day. So I am actively doing that. I've also had to use the authority to renegotiate our contracts with our non-public agencies, which are agencies that provide services to our special education students, to ask them to remain open to serve our highest need students in special education. I've also used the authority to negotiate with our special education transportation provider, so that they can continue to transport, again, our highest need students to their non-public school agency. And our food vendor. So I am using that authority to make sure that I continue to provide services for our students, and then, of course, to fully operate and redeploy staff to be in the Emergency Operations Center.
All right, you have been watching a live news conference in San Francisco, the school district there addressing the ongoing strike. It is day 2. That was Superintendent Maria Sue giving an update to negotiations. She says they are already at the bargaining table again today. And she says since negotiations continued yesterday, they've come to some agreements, like on the use of AI in the classroom. They say they will continue to support teachers experiencing housing insecurity as well. But some of the main sticking points remain, and that is salary and health care costs for teachers. So we are going to continue to follow this throughout the day. Meantime, thanks for streaming CBS News Bay Area. I'm Ann Makovic.